I just got my first muscle up thanks to your advice. What clicked for me was the combination of having a relaxed core, going from arch to hollow, and pulling from the armpits. Thanks a lot. Can you also tell me more about your muscle up coaching? And regarding my muscle up coaching, all my clients are beginners that either want to learn their first bodyweight muscle up or get their first consecutive muscle up. And my coaching suits you that want to save a lot of time, a lot of frustration, because the muscle up journey can be a very frustrating journey. And if you want to learn the muscle up faster, then my coaching can be a perfect fit for you. If you're interested in my muscle up coaching, you can email me. My contacts is in the description below. So first of all, I'm so happy that my advice got you your first bodyweight muscle up, and I just want to tell all of you watching what kind of tips that got him his first bodyweight muscle up. So I've gone through these tips several videos, but as you may know, with the muscle up we need to be repetitive. So he wrote that what got him his first bodyweight muscle up was the tip of having a relaxed core, which creates a natural arch. So when you're hanging from the bar and relaxing your core, you will have a natural arch, and from here you go to here. So I call that the arch to hollow technique. So from this relaxed arch, you forcefully want to do a pop like that, going to a hollow body position. And you want to do that in the back swing of the muscle up. And he also writes that it helped him to understand the tip of pulling from your armpits. What he means by that is, so when you're pulling up for the muscle up, you don't want to pull too far away from the bar. You don't want to pull too close to the bar either, somewhere in between. And to get that somewhere in between feeling, focusing on pulling with your armpits or closing the armpits when you're pulling up will get you the best in between bar path. And what that cue also do is you will naturally have elbow flexion, which is also an important part of the muscle up, because when you get the elbow flexion, you will have an optimal bar path for the muscle up. So when you combine these two together, your muscle up will become much more effortless than not implementing these techniques. So let me show you. So grab your resistance band, and you want to have a small swing forward. You don't want the swing to be too big like this. That will make you pull further away from the bar, which is not what we want. So we want like a medium swing, and we want to pull when the body is parallel with the bar, so not too early. And putting it all together looks like this. And it can take some time understanding the arch to hollow technique, and you want to make it feel like a pop, okay? So you don't want to slow like this. You want to go from a relaxed arch to a pop like that. So that will give you some extra momentum over the bar. Let's view that from this angle. And as you could see, it's like almost flying over the bar, because I'm landing almost waist height, and then it's easy to just push into the dip. So if that's too easy for you, try it with a thinner resistance band. So I did my first rep with the minus purple, looks like this. Next step down is the black one, looks like this. And also play around with the different grip widths. Some people like to grip the bar very narrow. Some people like to grip the bar very wide. Somewhere in between is most of the case the most optimal. So try it with a lighter resistance band as well. And I really want to stress the importance of pulling a little bit later in the swing. That can make a huge difference for you getting the muscle up or not. You can focus on me pulling a little bit later in the swing and going from an arch to hollow. And as you're going from the arch to hollow, you can also keep driving your chest over the bar. It looks like this. And after a while, when the black band becomes too easy for you, you progress to the red band. And from this angle, you can see how wide I'm gripping the bar. And my tip for how wide you should grip the bar is pick the width where you're the strongest. Don't compare to anyone else, just feel around, and where you have the strongest pull, that's how wide you want to grip the bar. And as you mentioned in the comment as well, also try to implement pulling from your armpits. And you want to keep the tension on your armpits all the way into the dip. So you don't want to release the tension. So from here, you want to cover the armpits as fast as possible, but keep pushing Keep pushing until you get here, and then just push up into the dip, or just do a half muscle up and just rest on the bar. And when you can do 5 clean muscle ups with the red resistance band, you definitely have 1 or 2 clean bodyweight muscle ups as well. Why are your videos so repetitive? When it comes to learning like your first pull up, your first dip, or your first push up, it's very straightforward and kind of easy. But when it comes to the muscle up, you need to be repetitive because it will usually take quite a long time to learn your first muscle up. So being repetitive is very important. And my goal with making these videos is helping you get your first bodyweight muscle up. And because of that, my videos need to be very repetitive. But by you asking your questions, the videos can have some variety. So please feel free to ask me any questions you have about your muscle up journey in the comments below.